everybody to part 2 of my granny square for beginners. Now we have done our first round and our second round, and we are now going to move on to our third round. So you need to grab your piece of work and your yarn. So we ended up slip stitching into this stitch here at the end of round 2. So now we're going to work into this space here. So we need to chain 3, 1, 2, 3. This chain 3 counts as a treble. So now into this space here, we want to work 2 trebles. Now, if you're in the US, this is 2 doubles. 1 and 2. Now we're not on a corner, so we want to chain 1. Now we're going to move over to this corner here, so 3 trebles. 1, 2, and 3. So this is a corner, so sorry, let me grab some more yarn. So in this one, we need to chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going back into this space here to do another set of 3 trebles or doubles in the US. So 1, 2, 3. Now we finished that corner, so we're going to chain 1. We're going to miss these 3 stitches here, and we're going to work 1 set of trebles into this space here. So 1, 2, 3. Now here again, we're not in the corner. So we are going to, sorry, my yarn is running away. We're going to just chain 1. And we're going to move over into this corner here. So if you just remember on a corner, you just need to chain 2 and do 2 sets of trebles. If it's not a corner, you just need to chain 1 and do 1 set of trebles. 3. So yep, we're on a corner. So we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then back into that same chain 2 space from the previous round for 3 more trebles. 1, 2, and 3. So now we just want to chain 1 and move into this space here. So 3 trebles or doubles if you're in the US. 1, 2, 3. So we're not in the corner, so we just chain 1 and move into this corner here. So 3 trebles, 1, 2, 3. Now we are in the corner, so we chain 2, 1, 2, and another set of 3 trebles. Oh, 1, 2, 3. We're moving over to this space here, so we chain 1, 3 trebles, 1, 2, and 3, and then we're moving on to this corner here. If you want to, you could always pop a stitch marker in your corners, in each corner of each round, so you know where the corners are, because sometimes it does get a bit confusing and people miss their corners. So once you've completed a round, feel free to pop a stitch marker in each 4 corners, and then you won't get so confused. 1, 2, 3. Now this is the last corner of this round, and if you can see, we've started with 3 trebles because we started in a space. So we chain 2, and on this round we complete 3 trebles. On the last round we did 2 because we had that chain that counted as a stitch that we started off with the round. So this one, 2, make sure you do 3. Then you want to, because we've got this here, so you want to chain 1 and then just slip stitch into the top of this round here. And there you go, your granny square is starting to take shape. So what you want to do on the next round is exactly the same. So in the corners, 3 trebles, chain 2, 3 trebles. In just the normal space, in between the normal spaces, it's just 3 trebles and chain 1. But as you can see, we've started at the start of here. So the start of this 3, and we need to get over to here. So what we need to do for this round is like the previous round that we started with the chain 4. So chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you want to do 3 trebles in here, two, three, and then we want to chain 1 and move over to this corner. So it's a corner, so you need to do 3 sets of trebles, chain 2, 3 sets of trebles. So if you do that all the way round, so in each corner 3 sets of trebles, chain 2, 3 sets of trebles, just in the not corner spaces 3 sets of trebles and chain 1, and I will meet you back here and I will show you how to finish off this round. So feel free to pause the video. So I have just completed my final corner. So I've done my 3 trebles, chain 2 and 3 trebles. So now I'm going to work into this space here, but we already have 1 stitch. So the chain 4 counts as 1 treble, so that's 3 of the chains, and the chain 1 to get across here. So in this space you only need to do 2 trebles, if I can do them. So 2 trebles, 1, 2, and then we want to count 3 chains up, 1, 2, 3, and we want to slip stitch into this space here. And as you can see, our granny square is now starting to take shape. So on this round, you want to chain 3, that counts as 1 treble, and then 2 trebles. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. I do know what I'm doing, but I'm not doing it very well. 2 trebles into here, chain 1, and then move on to this space. So when you've worked all the way around here and got to this space, to finish off this round, you want to do 3 trebles, chain 1, and then join with your slip stitch here. So each round will alternate between what you have to do. So if you just want to rewind the video, and then you can see what you need to do in between each round. So well done. Please don't stress over making granny squares, because I had major meltdowns when I first started and it took me ages to get to grips with a granny square. So if you've got this far, you are doing super well. I know some people do turn their granny squares in between each round. So they will do 1 round and then they'll flip their work over and then do another round. If you're first starting out, I wouldn't turn my work over, because it would just get really, really super confusing. And granny squares are confusing enough when you're first starting to crochet. So just keep practicing, do little squares like this, until you can get going, and then maybe you could consider turning your work. Well, thanks for watching. Take care. Happy crocheting. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll speak to you all next week.